Why now? Why did President Trump act this week to fire FBI Director James Comey? This might seem like an incidental detail in a much bigger story and controversy, but in fact, it's become central to the debate between the White House and Republicans on the one hand about why Director Comey was let go, and Democrats on the other hand. The White House says that this dismissal had nothing to do with the investigation into Russian meddling in the 2016 presidential election, and whether that meddling was designed to help Donald Trump win the presidency. And in fact, they say the president decided a while back that the director had to go, that it had to wait until Rod Rosenstein, the new Deputy Attorney General, was on hand and in the office, and that only took place a couple of weeks ago, so he could do an investigation that looked more deeply into how the director had handled the controversy over Hillary Clinton's emails in the 2016 presidential campaign. And then White House officials suggest a major slip-up by Director Comey last week in which he misstated details of how some of those Hillary Clinton emails found their way onto a laptop. A statement that had to be walked back by the FBI opened the door for action.
Somehow, her emails are being forwarded to Anthony Weiner, including classified information, by her assistant, Huma Abedin. And so they found thousands of new emails and then called me the Saturday night before the election and said, thanks to the wizardry of our technology, we've only had to personally read 6,000. We think we can finish tomorrow morning, Sunday. And so I met with them. And they said, we found a lot of new stuff. We did not find anything that changes our view of her intent.
It was a very big embarrassment for the director and the FBI, and it seemed to open him up for this move now. Kellyanne Conway, the president's counselor, got into at least one heated television debate on Wednesday over this very question: why did the president move now, and did it have something to do with the Russian investigation?
I'm telling you, when you make it personal, it does not strengthen your position.
It's not personal. It's showing that
when are you going to announce the new director if you have somebody lined up?
That's up to the President of the United States.
But does he have somebody?
Chris, I'm not going to answer that question because the President of the United States confers with his team on any number of personnel decisions, and it's up to him to have the timing. You want to question the timing of when he fires, when he hires, it's inappropriate. He'll do it when he wants to, just like he fired FBI Director Comey when he was faced with evidence.
Democrats, on the other hand, say the timing is very suspicious, and that leads them to believe this was entirely about stopping the investigation into Russian interference in the election. They say the inquiry the FBI was conducting and that Director Comey was leading, it was heating up. The president moved because he wanted to slow down or stop that inquiry. And that argument was buttressed by the disclosure by some officials that the FBI and Director Comey had just gone to the Justice Department in recent days and sought more funds for that very inquiry into Russian meddling in the election. So this question of why now has become a central feature in a debate that's clearly going to go on for a long time about why the president moved and why he moved in a way that so shook up both the FBI and the Capitol.